Hi, this is the introduction to the second topic. This year the second topic will be social cognition. You can access it either from here or from here in our class website. And this video is a walkthrough of what is included in the social cognition topic and what is the subject outline enforcing us to learn. We need to discuss mainly the relationship between attitude and behavior, and discuss how attitudes influence behavior and behaviors have actually an impact on our attitude in a bi-directional way. And according to the curriculum outline, you will study within the attitude and behavior link the factors affecting this behavior and the theories related to how behaviors and attitude are created. You can access this first part here as a site. I'm going through the site now. So this is the bi-directional. This is the first lesson, the first week's lesson. And also you can access the podcast here. The second thing you're going to learn in this topic is how the attitudes are structured and the theories on this structure. We're going to discuss about the ABC model and Katz's theory on structure of attitudes, and we're going also to discuss the functions these attitudes are serving. You can have the class PowerPoints here or there, and again this site is where you can find all the material we need to discuss on the models or theories related to the structure and function of attitude. The third topic the third component on attitudes and behavior, it will be how attitudes are formated and change, and we're going to discuss issues like how this change in our attitude can be manipulated by people or companies who advertise and try to influence us and our attitude and hence behavior with multiple ways, including the source of the message itself, different attitudes and different behaviors and different ways to approach us according to our age or to the cultural group we belong as an audience. And we're mainly going to discuss the two routes, the two ways they can access actually our brain and they impact emotionally or logically and persuade us and force us somehow to change attitude. So we're going to discuss about the peripheral and the central route to persuasion, although we call it as processing attitude and behavior routes. We call it in psychology the peripheral and central route to persuasion, because if they persuade us, they can make us change our attitude. Again, the attitude formation and attitude change sub-page can be accessed here and the podcast here. And last but not least, we're going to discuss the factors that influence the impression formation, how we can manage our impression, and how we can develop self-knowledge from social comparisons, because all of this happening in the social level of explanation psychology in the social context. Again, here you will find the impression formation management and social comparison side, and we're going to find ways like body language cues, verbal cues, linguistic, paralinguistic cues that they impact on the impression formation and the impression management. And we are going to discuss how research is conducted based on these principles in our everyday life, in our everyday experiences and events, and how we can use psychological interventions to somehow change wrong attitudes. It is very grey area, this social behavior part in social psychology, because if we accept that we can psychologically intervene to change the attitudes and behavior of people, we can do that in both ways, a negative and a positive. We can influence them and persuade them psychologically to buy stuff, the same way psychology is used in the advertisement, and we're going to see that. But at the same time, we can help and persuade people and change their attitude towards public safety campaigns, like protect young people from alcohol use and abuse, from smoking, from road rage, and trying to avoid road accidents. So the grey area is that this can be used wrongly from some people. I want you to understand that it's very important to understand how all these principles, psychological terms are applied in the social life, and how actually they help us in our personal growth. And I want you as students to use these as part of your personal growth, so you will understand the ways people can manipulate you, and then you choose if you're going to be left manipulated or just logically persuaded by a fair argument. We're going to also discuss the investigation designs and the methods they use in this very sensitive area to collect psychological data, and all the ethical issues related to this. So if we go to the investigation designs, we're going to discuss issues like the methods of assessing and what kind of designs we can have, experimental, quantitative, or whatever else is possible. I want you to remember, as always, that on this side you can find revision notes, questions, the orange book and the purple book, exams, and as we go and answer in the class, I will upload or I will make a live the link for the answers in the workbook, and you can always find, as we said, the vodcasting here. The first vodcasting, the walkthrough, will be found here. I'm going to make it and I will upload it now. Also, as usual, you can access the pages from here, the sub-pages from here, and all these topics, all these notes can also be found in these components, or by just clicking the link, and you will see it is uploaded in the Google Docs, and it's waiting for the googledocs.com to download it. And I know you have the book. The choice to upload the orange book or the purple book is to be able to work in between in the class. I'm sorry, the internet is slow. Soon we will be able to open it. It's my home internet that's slow. That's it. Thank you. I'll see you soon in the first vodcasting, when we're going to discuss the attitude and behavior link and the factors affecting both attitude and behavior. And we're going to discuss mainly something, we call it justification. In psychology we call it justification of our attitude or behavior, which in psychology is called cognitive dissonance.